Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. As you can see from the title, I'll be making the wig in this video. But guess what? I found the clips that I said I didn't have in the last video. So go ahead and check that out if you haven't. But here I am just adding the brown semi-permanent dyes. And there's literally no rhyme or reason. I'm just taking the color and adding it to the section I had bleached. I don't even wipe my hands off in between colors. I don't change my gloves. I don't do any of that. I just slapping on the colors in the bleach sections, making sure that marinates. All right, and then here is the blonde bundle, the only one I bought, and so it is folded in half 3 times, and then I clipped it with the clip at the top just to make sure it stays that way. I'm mixing the 2 different toners, and I'm going to split the weft in half. And so I'm just going to do the same weaving technique with the rat tail comb, in and out, in and out, in and out. Take one of the toner colors, put that on there, wrap it up in the foil, do that again, take the other color, wrap it up in the foil, and do that 3 more times. So each half has 6 foils on there. 3 of the T18 and 3 of the T35.
I'm still a fan, even though it's salty. Hate to see you messing around the bed, are you happy? Hate to see you happy if I'm not the one driving. I'm so mature, they got me in therapist to tell me there's other men I don't want, and I just want you. And if I can't have you, no one should have mine. I like you like this, not the best idea. Here's no you might really love her. This is gonna be evidence. This is evidence. I try to ration, but you know murder's a crime of passion. But damn, you was out of reach. You was at the farmer's market with your perfect peach. Now I'm in a phase, damn, man, now I'm a case. Now you lay your face down, I'll be saying over happy. I'm so mature, I'll be in therapist to tell me there's a I just want you. Kill my ex, not the best idea. Kill this girlfriend next, not acting here. I just killed my ex, I still love you. Rather be real than alone.
So I'm all done with that. I'm just adding the extra mixture left. All right, but I just wanted to show you guys that just in case you are wondering. But here are the bundles, closure, and my wig head is all set up. So let's get right into the making.
Parker. Thank you for wanting a verse from me. Apology.
Other than the wig head, first you are going to need a wig dome cap. I would suggest getting a mesh one if you have like a sweaty scalp or whatever, but do you. Some thread, of course, and T-pins that's sticking out of the thread. That's going to help secure the wig, the wefts to the wig head to make sure they're not moving out of place. And then you're going to need some C-curve needles. These are going to help when you're actually making the wig, weaving it in and out instead of a straight needle, right? And that's just a white pen. I'm going to draw a line so that I can mark out where I want to put my wefts and the clip just to keep the hair in place. But now I'm just adding the dome cap to the wig head and I'm positioning it where I want. You can't really see, but there are lines on the wig head. I'm just going to position the 2 lines on the wig cap to the 2 lines on the wig head. And I'm using 2 T-pins at the back of the cap to keep it in place, stuck on the wig head.
For the weight, sometimes it's hard to
Now I am just going to start positioning the closure. I'm going to place where the hairline starts. I'm going to place that before the wig cap, or just where the wig cap starts. I hope that makes sense. But I'm just going to pin it down in place and I'm going to make sure it's really flat. It needs to be flat before you even sew it down so that it can be flat. So I'm going to put in the pins and then just check all the sides again, move them around if I need to. And you do want to pull it a little bit tight, not too much. Don't want to rip it or anything, but just so like it's nice and taut, you know.
For enough time to jot your thoughts, but fuck it, this morning I got to. I'm thinking about you. I heard you just had you another little baby. Congratulations. I hope you got through it with no complications. I find it amazing the way that you juggle your kids, the biz, the fame, the bitches that's hating. They sit around waiting for you to fall off like the album I'm making. But I hope that you taking a little time for yourself. Still in a moment or two to unwind between the hectic sounds of your precious baby crying. Do you clear your mind? Must be a lot going on. I hear it in all of your songs. Niggas been doing you wrong. Barely been doing you wrong. On days you feeling like you on your own. I wrote this for you to put on. Thank you for sharing your light, your voice, and writing a beautiful poem. Session 32, bring me to tears. Be getting choked up when I hear it. Seem like I keep crying off so much since a nigga had these kids. And I don't know what it is that made me so sensitive. More than I already was. But never mind that, I'm back. I'm sending you this little audio hug. And hopes that you smile, forgetting the stress that piles from all the above. The more that we hurt, the harder we love. As soon as it's gone, we gotta re-up. It's just like a drug. If people knew half of the pressure, they know that it's hard to be her. I'm sending you SZA and Ari, my love. Y'all holding us down, y'all holding the crowns. You ever need something from me, don't hesitate, please. Just hit me and I'll be around. I'm gone.
A tornado flew around my room before you came. Excuse the mess it made. It usually doesn't rain in Southern California, much like Arizona. My eyes don't shed tears, but boy they pour when I'm thinking about you. You no, no, no. I've been thinking about you. You no, no, no. I've been thinking about you. Do you think about me still? Do you not think so far ahead? Cause I've been thinking about forever. Ooh. Do you not think so far ahead? Cause I've been thinking about forever. No, I don't like you, I just thought you were cool enough to kick it. Got a beach house I could sell you in Idaho. Since you think I don't love you, I just thought you were cute. That's why I kiss you. Got a fighter jet, I don't get to fly it though. I'm lying down thinking about you. You no, no, no. I've been thinking about you. You no, no, no. I've been thinking about you. Do you think about this? Do you do, yeah you do. Do you not think so far ahead? Do you not? 'Cause I've been thinking about forever. Ooh. Do you not think so?
So the closure and the first bundle are already sewn down, and look how flat that is. Like, so good, so perfect. And the hair is nice and shiny. All right, so let's continue sewing down the second bundle, and I'm going to explain this the best I can, right? So sewing from right to left, I am holding the thread in my left hand, the needle is in my right. I am going to go underneath the weft and push the needle up and in front of the thread that I have in my left hand. That creates a little knot, so that keeps it nice and tight and keeps it in place. I'm sewing the wefts up, meaning the needle is pointing up, and the thread, since it is long, is going to go behind the needle, which creates a little knot. Hope you can see that.
Yes, of course. I remember, how could I forget how you feel? You know you were my first time, a new feel. It won't ever get old, not in my soul, not in my spirit, keep it alive.
So this is a slightly better view, but this time I'm sewing from left to right. The needle and the thread are still in the same hands, so you're going to be able to see me cross my hand over and put the extra thread behind the needle once I'm pulling it out in order to create that little knot once I pull everything through. Again, I'm going to push the needle up underneath the weft. Oh, and my bundles are double wefted. Sorry, I didn't mention that earlier. Underneath, and I'm going to cross that over to put the thread in the back and pull it all the way through.
We'll go down this road till it turns from color to black and white. But do you not think so far ahead? Do you not? 'Cause I've been thinking about forever.
When the thread is getting shorter, I do the same thing, push the needle up, and I loop the extra thread around the needle about 3 or 4 times, somewhere in between there, and that just creates a bigger knot to make sure that it stays in place. Since it is going to be the end of this string, I'm probably going to cut it soon in the next like 5 passes, so I just want to make sure that's really secure and nothing comes undone. So I do the same thing, go up underneath the weft, but instead of putting the thread just behind the needle, I'm going to wrap it around the needle before I pull it through all the way. second bundle is sewn in, and I'm just going to braid that up and out of the way. As for the third bundle, tight space, and it is going to be single wefted, but I'm going to fit it all there, right? Didn't record that. Did the same process, and now here's me sewing in the blonde bundle. Again, the same sewing process. The only thing with the blonde bundle is that they are single wefted, and I cut the wefts once I reached the end of the other side. So this one is going from one end of the closure to the other end. Once I sew this all around, I'm going to cut it, and then I'm going to continue moving down. With the blonde bundles, they were not cut at all. They were double wefted, so once they were folded, I just sewed the corners down really tightly and continued on. The blonde was a little tricky since I had already sewn in most of the hair, but I was able to get it done, right? So this is what the wig is looking like. She is very full and longer than I thought. Yeah, the wefts are actually like 24 and 26 inches. I thought they were 20. Anywho, that's what she's looking like. So she's gonna get a trim, but here I'm just brushing out the closure so you guys can get a better look of what it's gonna look like once all the hair is down. And then I'm just gonna try it on for funsies. But thank you guys for coming back and watching yet another video. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one where I'll be styling it before I finally put it on my head. Bye.
Yeah.